Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty soggy night here at TIAA Bank Field. Rain showers, maybe an occasional clap of thunder supposed to continue throughout here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
And this team is coming in off of their open week, and to me, a pretty good time to have it, too, because it's pretty much right in the middle of the season. So I would think that they'll be pretty well rested and ready to go for the second half of the season. But even more importantly, they got a little bit of a mental break as well. That's going to help, too.
From the 38, Wentz. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Wentz now to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags' first down.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to fire this thing deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
They do not score.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ricky.
Now Wentz again. The open man is Westbrook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Now this one complete on the slant route. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. He gets it to Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards, the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing on first down. Herbert, and incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Let's get a quick look at the Saints offense.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. And down inside the 15 he goes.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. 4 down.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Come on, Locke. We better than that.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Throwing is Wentz, and he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Hey, watch the slat, watch the slat. Watch the slat.
Fournette, a first down carry. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
53, check 53.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Wentz, quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Let's go.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, Dillon. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
And that is incomplete.
Check 24.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Wentz, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Wentz now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm coming. Hey, watch edge.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold her.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking to throw. Herbert trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Herbert. This is complete to Michael Thomas. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, he gets it to Humphries. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. To throw on second down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Off the bootleg. Herbert. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On second down, here's Fournette. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Wentz going to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll run on first down. Dillon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hey, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Running with Kamara. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Herbert, open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Let's make these babies clear. 24
On 1st and 10, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Off the bootleg. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Leonard Fournette. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Fournette. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Wentz. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I know he ain't got it.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 10 yards, good for his Saints. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
You got 4.
Throwing again. Herbert throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Jags and Leonard Fournette making their way onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Throwing on first is Wentz. He finds Taylor, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Wentz. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Wentz. And he slings one that's incomplete. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Now Wentz again. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right, the rain probably is going to help you because so many things can go wrong for the guys trying to kick the ball. It's as simple as maybe you just lose your footing. You kind of spin out like a tire in the snow, not getting traction, and you create a space and someone comes through.
And I think for everybody, snapper, holder, kicker, everything slows down maybe a fraction of a second. And a fraction of a second and a field goal try, that can be all the difference.
I love how you describe that. Everything slows down, but it's a deliberate slowdown, isn't it?
Yep.
Because everyone's trying to be more careful and more deliberate to make sure it's executed.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Herbert. It's caught, Humphreys. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. On first down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Saints to take over. Last week they got a good victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and they are in the driver's seat here right now as well.
60 Pittsburgh. 36.
They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
56, Mike, 56, right there,
Back to throw. Herbert. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
think. What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw, and this is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz works to perfection for A.J. Boye. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On play action, it's Wentz. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Herbert over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Going up top. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Pirine, draw play. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Running it here with Peyton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. To throw is Wentz. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Big pick, baby. I got you. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Check the outs, check the outs. Single. Watch the tight end. Hey, we got 3 out. Let's go! There we go.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. It's a gain of 6.
Go now.
First down, New Orleans.
59. Check, go. Check 9. Get it.
Number 32.
Oh! Right there. All day, baby.
It's a loss of 2.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd
Watch the
and
pass.
12.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Ready. Run. Lay down.
Jalen Ramsey down.
70 in
yards on the play.
Man left. Hey, 4 down.
Yeah, all that. The big boys came out the bag. I've been here, bro. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where it came from.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Check 53's Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Receiver. Motion man. Watch 12. Here we go.
Intended for Zach Gentry. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Wentz's pass.
Boom!
To D.E.
Yeah,
Westbrook.
baby.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Hey, here I come. Mike, you do one.
First down.
Hey, let's calm down.
First and 10.
Hey, let's go. 6 man. Check curls.
offense.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Check. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Wentz's pass. Intended for D.B. Westbrook. Incomplete.
Single. I got a single slot.
Wentz's pass. Complete.
Yeah, baby.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Mike. Get him. Let's go. Mike, number 53. Mike 53. I'm coming after you.
And he lost the football.
Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Single.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Silver.
Into the red zone. Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Check. 53 Mike. Check. 53.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Wentz going to throw. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. And he's going to go down again. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Saints will have the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. He's got room to run past the 20 and all the way up to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Alert. Now here's the line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. So it's Saints football as we get you reset, and you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A busy night continues for Kamara, and for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They run it again with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
In your face.
On third down, here's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Saints, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL